نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Nabi Ibrahim reaches a ripe old age and he sits at his house with Sarah and he thinks of his son Ismail and reminisces on all the times that he has had with Ismail. He thinks of the sacrifice and the benevolence of God and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spared his life. His heart is filled with loneliness. He is occupied by these thoughts when three guests appear. It was the hospitality of Nabi Ibrahim that he would not let anyone who came to him go away without eating with him. So he invites these three people inside the house. He orders the servants to slaughter a calf and to prepare it. The food is brought on the table. Nabi Ibrahim begins to eat so that his guests do not feel a sense of embarrassment. He eats and then he notices that their hands are not reaching out to the food. He begins to eat again and says to them, "Why do you not eat?" He looks again and he sees that they are refusing to eat. At this point, Nabi Ibrahim's soul is filled with fear because it was probably a custom that when guests come to the house, they eat as a show of respect and as a show of friendliness. And when they do not eat, it marks hostility and other than goodwill. So Ibrahim feels fear and he said, "I feel fear from you people, for you are not eating." They said, "Abraham, we are angels. We do not eat." These three angels, we are told, were Hazrat Jibreel, Mikail and Israfil. He said, "What brings you to me?" They said, "We come with good tidings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant you a son, Ishaq." And Nabi Ishaq is mentioned 5 times within the Quran and alongside Nabi Yaqub. At that point, Sarah stands at the door. And hearing this, she begins to laugh and slaps her face. In amazement, she cries out, "Shall I give birth when I am an old woman and this my husband has become an old man? We are both gray-haired. Neither can I mother a child, nor can he father a child." The angels say, "Are you amazed at the decree of your God, O Sarah? It will be as your God commands. Peace and blessings be with you, O people of the household." The interesting thing here is that Sarah, as we read previously, through her envy and jealousy of Hajra, sent her away. But despite this human show that Sarah made, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala respects her and makes her the mother of many, many prophets that were to come amongst the prophets of Bani Israel, the Israelite prophets. Which just shows that human frailties, jealousy, anger to an extent, within boundaries, is something that is to be expected of human beings and even the finest of human beings. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honors Sarah and He acknowledges that in her weakness, in her human capacity, she can become jealous and she can do things that might be less than befitting and adequate. The angels give this good tidings and they go away. On another occasion, we find in the Quran that Allah says that angels came, or our messengers came to Ibrahim. Now this is interesting because these messengers are angels who are coming in human form, which then asks us to reflect upon the nature of the angels. Are they atemporal? And the bodies that they acquire, are they very superficial bodies? Or is there a hierarchy within angels, that there are some that resemble humans and there are some which are fully abstract and beyond time and space? We'll come to that discussion later on. In this place, the angels come to Ibrahim and Ibrahim feels fear from them. They say to Ibrahim, do not fear, we come with glad tidings of Ishaq, and after Ishaq, Yaqub. The Quran states that after the fear subsided from Ibrahim's soul, he asked them, what brings you here? They said, we come to destroy unfaithful people, corrupt and unruly nation, the people of such and such a location. Of course, the people of Sodom, or the two cities, the twin cities, Sodom and Gomorrah. Ibrahim said, but Lut is in there and he is a righteous person. The angel said, we know who is in there. We will indeed give safety to Lut and his family and those who believe, save Lut's wife, who shall be amongst those who are condemned. Now here the angels are already foretelling that Lut's wife is going to be one who is condemned. It either means that they are foretelling something that they know will take place, or something that is decreed because of her evil ways, or that they are talking about the attitude of Lut's wife, and that she would be somebody who would not come out with Nabi Lut because she did not believe in him. That is a discussion too that we need to have about the foreknowledge of the angels or their decisive decree.